Okay, course 23 CEP 103 knowledge representation and reasoning. In the first unit, we go into the C of knowledge representation and then reasoning. In such case, what happened? The subject in course is totally rounded to A. So, what is an AI? Quite simple, artificial intelligence. So, we going to have an idea about knowledge representation and reasoning. So, what is the knowledge? Similarly, in terms of an AI approach, the knowledge can be gathered by the human being by means of studying, reading, observation, doing the things. But what is an AI? Knowledge-based representation and reasoning. How the knowledge can be represented to the system. So, what is the concept of AI? AI is the ability of a computer or computation to think, learn, simulate human mental process. What happened? The system should act like a human brain. Think, learn, simulate human mental process. As we already see that what happened, what are the various perception skills? Seeing, learning, reading, observing. Such as the receiving, reasoning and learning. So, as per the topic of knowledge, representation and reasoning, we make the system to give the intelligence to the system to act accordingly. So the system will be learning under our control will be come under the category of supervised learning. So the system will be not acting and taking the decision on its own. It will be depending on some of the decision from you. Can it speed or speed down, such as in terms of a Tesla or autonomous vehicle. In terms of unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning in the sense what happened? Quite simple, without our interruption, without our decision. That is our KDD. Knowledge, decision, discovery. System will be getting into itself, to analyzing all the various patterns stories and take the action accordingly, unsupervised. And various forms of learning such as reinforcement learning and followed by a semi-supervised learning. All the things will be come under the category of learning. So that condition, knowledge-based representation and learning is quite simple. How the system is getting into the decision-making parameters. So we have idea. So what happens? The concept. We make the education, knowledge, and learning mechanism to the system and representative to take away any other things. So we know what is the knowledge. Knowledge is gathered by you by the reading. How the system will be getting the knowledge? By experience. So what happened? When a system is going to be acting in any of the known situations. So now it is going to be taking up this is for an unknown situation. So what happened? Again KDD will be applying here. What happened? Quite simple. We will be using ML and etc. What happened? Machine learning. What is the machine learning? How the machine can be learned by itself? The machine can learn by itself with the help of the previous exposure to the problem solving. And whether AI is applied over there, and then in terms of ML is whether everything it will be getting the form of deep learning machine. This is the deep learning area of any approaches because what happened? AI is common to all of the service domains. Not only in terms of computing, it will be in terms of education, entertainment, finance, health sector, health science, STEM science, and followed by autonomous vehicle, and followed by agriculture, followed by IIT, IoT for the Internet of Things, IoT, etc. So all the AI will be applied. So all the human tasks will be applied by the AI. In terms of knowledge-based reasoning, what happened? Already in terms of the condition, what happened? The system should take the action accordingly. What happened? It will be efficient, effective, optimized, customized, and also what happened? The things to be taken without the activity to be done without a point tolerance. In such cases, what happened? The accuracy is needed. So what happened? How the accuracy can be done? With the help of the AI, because the computing, no tiredness and an accuracy will be given in terms of all the tasks. So it can be applied in terms of all the domain, in terms of present, in terms of social media and etc. What happened or in terms of any other thing, due to the maybe of a AI based website, it will be having a social media, chatbot, and etc. What happened? Autonomous vehicle. So these are the various applications of the AI, virtual assistants. They will be giving a. So in the today class, what happened? You see how the AI can be applied in the various domains such as virtual assistant. By means of Google Voice Assistant is giving a without texting, it will be giving a answer to you. So we take a picture of cat video and autonomous without your access. Tesla and maybe a drivers one target to other target, starting to ending. Chatbot and e-commerce. This can be used in terms of commercial fields and etc. And also in terms of the recommendation system. Recommendation system in the sense when you have a trade marketing in chart, you can invest it and then you can get a benefit. And navigation app. Navigation in the sense again similar to autonomous vehicle, that is a GPS and facial recognition and text editor. So where you can apply the what to say the knowledge. These things are getting in terms of voice recognition or converting the voice from audio. So the today class, in the first unit regarding knowledge, representation and reasoning, we see the idea what is the knowledge, what is the education, what is the learning, how the AI getting in terms of the things in terms of reality, in terms of knowledge-based discussion or knowledge-based discussion, knowledge-based learning system, knowledge-based etc. and what is KBS, knowledge-based system. Thank you very much, students.